Previously on Lost.
I am on my very first solo dual sport adventure in the woods. Oh, gotta love this Oregon that I live in. I'm also looking for camping sites while I'm up here. That's a douchey thing to say. Could I have gotten this far on my own without navigation? Low bridge. Why do you hate downshifting so much? CRF. 12 miles up. Go. Oh, right in my fucking face. Looks like it's that way. Cool spot to see stuff up there.
And now, the conclusion.
Looks like it's that way. Oh, I wonder if there's a cool spot to see stuff up there. This is all washed out. Yeah, the pond is down there. Well, let's go find it first. That's our destination. We'll check this out afterward. This road isn't bad. Feels like, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, exhilarating and terrifying. Just the thought that I'm up here by myself makes me a little anxious, you know? How do you guys deal with that? Anxiety. I mean, I'm as prepared as I can be. I've got spare tires and everything to change. Got a few tools. I have food and water. I have my inReach so I could call for help if I needed it. I could get a truck down here. I wouldn't want to push my bike up out of this, I'll tell you that. I have to leave it and walk out. But I don't know. How do you make yourself feel at ease? That's an interesting spot. When you know you are in undiscovered virgin territory. Well, maybe not virgin territory, but you're on your own, you know? Can't even tell. I must be like right on top of it. Wow, this road is fucked. It's a landing. No pond, huh? It was off through the trees a little bit. It's not a bad camping spot, but again, super exposed. I like it. Should mark it. There's no shade. I went past it. I want to mark this spot. It's not a bad camping spot though. 18 miles up. This is definitely a moto camping spot. Well, I'm gonna get off and just look at the view. Let the bike cool down for a minute. Here's a trail that goes down to the beaver pond, I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that rock outcropping over there is fucking cool. Wow, that's awesome. I'm gonna park here and take a picture. But that must be it. Because this is as close as the road gets. Yeah, there's water down there. This is it. Huh. Okay, yep. I definitely see water. Well, I'm not set up for hiking today, but we know it's there. I did get a glimpse. Alright, let's go up to the top. See what it looks like. Now this rocky part's a lot nicer. I mean, relatively speaking, it's less jabby. Alright, let's see what it looks like up here. It's not ugly either. Over there, that's my trail. Someone's been up here. Yeah, me. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. This is amazing. I'm going to give you a view. Wow. Look at that. I know I say look at that a lot, but look at that. Oh my God. This meadow. Rocks over there. It's Mount Washington. Three Sisters. That's Washington. Is that Jefferson? Three Sisters over there. amazing. You guys, this is why you ride dual sport. Right here. This is why. So we're gonna get on the bike and try to find our way back, sans navigation, because I think I can do the rest without it. I just put a picture up on Instagram. Gorgeous photo from up here. Look at that. So, you know, if you're not following me on Instagram, it's a dork in the road. You should do that, because it'll probably take me a week to get this video up, but if you were following me on Instagram, you would literally know right now that I'm here. So that's pretty cool. The inside sneak peeks. Look all the cool kids get. All right, let's see if we can find our way back down. We are 18 miles up. 18 miles off the highway. So we're headed back down. This is an old logging landing. Those of you who don't know how logging works, they build a road up to the top of a hill and put up a big tower, and then all the loggers go down the side of the hill and cut down the trees, and they run this pulley system that runs up to the tower and drags all the logs up, and they put them on the log trucks up here. So this is an old logging landing where they would have done that, and that's why you find all these really cool. The bonus part is years later, like this, it's been a while since this was logged, you end up with some really cool scenic vistas at the top where the landings were. Easy to get to because there's a road right to it, and with a good view, because that was the whole point, that it was accessible from the whole peak, so it's on the highest point. Pretty awesome. Going down the hill, see my line on the way up. The only tracks on this road. These tires really dig in well. You can tell by how much they upset the gravel. I can always tell where I've been. So I'm pleased so far with the D606 rear and the MT21 front. Pirelli. They've done okay for me on the sand. Had them in the super fine dirt. This gravel is great. Had them in a little mud, but not a ton. The test of that will come in the fall. But we'll definitely get into some. The other option is just don't ride in the fall, and that's not a thing I want to do. So it's been pretty great. I just posted on Instagram about, you know, this is why I got a dual sport. For views like that one, oh my God. That's the kind of shit that it's just out here, just close, you know, and you just don't experience it. And being out here in the woods on the bike is like being in the woods. I always say dual sport riding is like almost as fun as hiking, like 95% as fun as hiking, but way less not fun, like without all the exercise. It's not exercise, but it's definitely easier than hiking around, and it's faster, so you can see more. So I don't know, I've always enjoyed the outdoors, but I don't think it's a secret that I'm not a huge fan of exercise. Certainly not something I seek out. So to be able to do this and be up here in the woods, this far up, 18 miles up, you know, and not have to be hiking, but not also not be in the truck, because in the I don't know, I've always said, like, in a car, it's like you're watching something on a screen. It's like you're not really there, but when you're on a motorcycle, you're in it, you know, you're experiencing it, you can smell it. It feels like exploring. That's the joys of this particular hobby, sport, call it what you will. It's probably a hobby for me. And that's why I recommend it, because it's just nothing like getting out here, you know, and people just don't experience this stuff, even though it's right in their backyard. And nature is amazing and beautiful, and it's so great to be up here where it's quiet and know there aren't many human beings, or if any, within miles. Do whatever you want, you know, scream, run around naked, eat your sandwich, pee wherever you want. You know, it's great. I did not run around naked, for the record. But you could, is my point. Shit ton of bees up there. Mosquitoes, I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, I did not find the beaver pond. Well, that's not true. I didn't go to the beaver pond, but I did find it. I spotted it. So there's a little trail that goes down to it that I definitely saw. And a few hundred feet down, and I'm just not dressed. I don't have the right boots for that kind of endeavor. And like I said, the exercise thing before. And I'm by myself, so twisting my ankle or something there would be problematic. If we were camping there, I would definitely wander down there. But just riding up and back, I don't really want to make that little walk by myself. But I did see it, and it's close to the road. So I guess you could say I reached my destination in that I saw it and was within 200 feet of it. I did not touch the water, but I definitely found the pond, which was the goal, find the pond. So, pond located, mission accomplished. Damn, son, it's just awesome up here. You know, just lucky to be able to do this and be able to see this. If you're on the fence about getting a dual sport, and you're watching videos of dudes like Everride ripping it up on crazy fancy trails, and the guy claims he's not very good, but there's that Tacoma. But then he'll show a video of him leaping up a 3-foot embankment on his bike. I am not Everride quality. I did one medium trail one time, and it was scary as hell. I can ride the easy trails pretty easily, but I like the forest road stuff. There's a ton of that, especially if it's close to your house. You can get a ton of enjoyment out of a dual sport. And if you're a rider like me who's not interested in the super hardcore adrenaline, you know, taking the crazy trails and drops and, you know, pushing it more, just getting out into the woods and having a good time, a bike like this that's less powerful but more reliable is a great choice. So I would recommend it. If you're thinking about getting into dual sport, you can do stuff like this, man. That's why dual sport. If you are, you know, I don't know, I hate to keep beating the older guy drum, but I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm not old, but I'm almost 40. And I'm just interested in different things these days. And so if you think that dual sports or dirt bikes are a young man's game, there's a lot you can do. There's a lot of older guys than me out there riding the dual sport trails, hitting up the forest roads. Cool shit to see that outlook we were just at, man. That's awesome. That's worth the effort to get out here and ride. Even if you putt up there, man, how cool is that? And how many people have seen that? Not many. So it's just like on a street bike. You gotta ride your own ride. Not everybody's into the hardcore trail shit. Some guys, a leisurely forest road is heaven. I think I'm one of them. You don't need a lot of fancy gear for this kind of riding. You don't even need a new bike. You know, get something old and reliable, cheaper. Get into it for $2,000 probably. A decent older bike, you can find one. But man, do it. If you're thinking about it, if you have the means, it's not going to stress out your family. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. See cool shit like this mountain pond. How cool is that? Cool enough to take a picture, I'll tell you that much. Right on top of the culvert, so you know it's good. Get out here, do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Gotta be something cool near you. It's like that dude in Up says, adventure is out there, you just have to find it. Something like that. Adventure is always out there, is that it?